Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a cute little Mameshiba plush. So first, the materials you'll need are for fabric. You're going to need lime green fleece, or any color you want, and you need 2 pieces of that for the body. And then for the ears, you're going to need another color of fleece, and this is matcha green, or like green tea. And I cut them into little teardrop shapes, so you're going to need 2 of those. And then for the eyes, I use half-dome bead eyes, which you can buy at craft stores or on Etsy.com, and I will post links in the description bar below. And then you'll need, for the mouth, you can either make it with puffy paint, this is black, or you could make a special iron-on transfer, and I'll talk about that later. And then you'll need some basic supplies, so a pen, some scissors, and make sure these can cut through fabric, and also just some scrap paper to make your template to trace around. And then for glue, you're just going to need fabric glue and hot glue. So yeah, so those are the materials, and of course you'll also be needing either a sewing machine or just some needle and thread if you're hand sewing. And yep, you're also going to need stuffing, which more on that later. So now we are going to be making the pattern for the plush itself. So first thing you're going to want to do is take a piece of scrap paper and just sketch out the Mameshiba body, and you want to make it the size you want your finished plush to be. And this is just mine. Of course, it's not very good. It was hastily done, but it will do. So what you're going to do is just lay it on your fleece and start just tracing around it with your pen. And make sure the markings are dark enough for you to be able to see them. So there we go. And then you won't need to do it on the other side. And now what we're going to do is take your scissors and just cut around it, and make sure you leave a little room, because you want to be able to sew on the lines. And yeah, so just leave a little room around your outline, and it doesn't have to be exact, but you don't want to leave too much fabric hanging out. So, and there we go. So I'm just going to trim this a little more, and we're done. So now sewing time. So now we are going to start sewing our little plush, and just keep in mind you want to make a opening for you to turn your plush inside out and stuff it. So I'm going to use this end right here, and I'm just not going to sew that part. So yeah, I'm just going to get started. And whether you're machine sewing or hand sewing this, just stay on the line, the outline, and that's why we made it. So yeah. Alright, so now we have sewn this part, this whole outline except for a little hole right here. And this is how it looks on the back side. So yeah. Now we're just going to turn it inside out, so just stick your finger in there and start pulling. And yep. And then just make sure you get every little part turned out. So there we go. And now we are going to stuff it. For stuffing, I use this brand called Polyfill, and I have this big, huge 20-ounce bag, but you won't be needing necessarily that much for this project. So yeah, I'm just going to start stuffing. So we are going to be closing up the hole now that this is nice and stuffed. So I am using a ladder stitch to close it up, and I'll post a link in the description bar on how to do it, like a closer up view. So now this is all nice and sewn up, and we are going to begin decorating or adding little facial features on. So for the little mouth over here, I use a special type of iron-on transfer paper, and I might do a tutorial on how to print your own designs on them later. But basically, I just designed this little mouth shape on Photoshop, and I printed it out on the paper, and I just cut it out. So what you do is you just place it down where you want it on your fabric, and then you just use the iron and press it down, and you can peel off the paper. So I'll be showing you how to do it. And of course, if you don't feel like going through all this trouble just for adding on the little mouth, you can just use fabric paint and make the same shape. So, yep. So I'm going to want the little mouth to be about right here. And then I'm just going to take my iron and a little scrap piece of fabric to cover it up. So then just press down on it for a few seconds. Hey guys, so after I use the iron-on transfer, I used the black fabric paint and just went over the outline to show you guys how it comes out if you use the puffy paint, and it's about the same thing. So yeah, if you are not good with using fabric paint, then I suggest using the iron-on method, and if you would just rather use fabric paint, then go ahead. So there's a little mouth, and now we are going to be hot gluing on the little eyes and the ears, and I'm not going to be showing this part on camera because I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to use a hot glue gun. So yeah, and also if you don't have a hot glue gun, you could always use the fabric glue. So this is how the cute little plush turned out, and yep, so the little mouth is drying up, so I don't want to touch it too much. But yeah, that's everything, and I hope you guys like this tutorial, and if you make a little plush based on this, please post it as a video response because I would love to see how it turned out. Thanks, bye!